In this video, I'm going to demonstrate some basic chart formatting. I'm going to go ahead and click the Washington Data Series, and you'll notice by selecting one time, it selects the entire data series. However, I do want to give a little tip that you have to be careful not to double click, because if you double click, it only selects the one data point. And when you're working with a data series, you don't want to just change one data point. You would want to change the entire series. So I'm going to go ahead and click off and then click back on it so it selects the entire data series. Now I'm going to click Chart Tools, the Format tab, and I'll draw your attention to the shape styles here, and I'm going to go ahead and click the More button. And inside this area, I'm going to go ahead and click the Subtle Effect Blue Accent 1 style, and you'll notice it applies this really nice subtle gradient effect. I'm going to go ahead and select the California data series, and instead of using the shape styles, I'm going to go up to the Shape Fill button. And I want to point out that you can select any of these fill colors, or you can come down to this area and you would be able to insert a picture into the column, and you'd be able to change the gradient of the fill color. So I'm going to go ahead and select a dark gradient color there. And now I've selected the Nevada data series, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the shape fill again, and I'll choose a darker blue. That's kind of bluish purple, so I'm going to go back up there and choose, yeah, that looks good. I also have the ability to apply a border around the outside of the column. So I could go up here to Shape Outline, and I would be able to select, let's say, a dark color. And now you can kind of see that dark color going around the outside of the column. But I'm going to make it just a little bit thicker for you to see. So I'm going to click Shape Outline, go to Weight, and I'll change it to something a little bit thicker like that. And so you could see the outline of the column with that darker color. I can also format the chart elements like my chart title and my value axis, my horizontal axis, my legend. So I'm going to start with the chart title, and you'll notice as soon as I selected the chart title, this area over here became active. And so I would be able to go into the word art styles here and select a word art style that I like. And that's kind of hard to see, so I'm going to go ahead and make that bigger by changing my font. So I'm going to right click on the chart title, and I'm going to select font, and I will change the size to about 18. Okay, well, I could have typed that in there. It would have been faster. And then I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now you can see my font size is a little bit bigger, and I think you might be able to see the word art a little bit better. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on my value axis over here, and I'm going to come up to this button where it says Text Fill, and I'm going to go ahead and select a darker color, and that's kind of hard to see the change that I made. I'm going to go ahead and right click on this and change my font to be, let's see, I'll change it to be about a size 16 and OK. And I'll do the same thing down here in my horizontal axis. I'll select that same blue-gray color, right click on my axis, and I'm going to change the font. And that looks a little bit better. And of course my legend, can't leave out my legend. I'm going to go ahead and make that font to be the same size 16. I actually think my title needs to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to change it to be that color, and I'm going to change my title to be, there we go, that's better. And that's just a little bit of basic formatting that you can do when you're working with charts. So that's it. Thank you for watching.